Yeah, Gary, what's up?
So to me, this NFT journey is amazing. The community is amazing. I haven't felt like this since Web 2.0, 2005.
I don't care about NFTs right now, bro. Just let me trade. The guy is just so passionate about NFTs, man. Welcome to part 4 of our $10 to $1,000 series. I told you this is gonna be a longer series, as I said before. I'm nowhere close to the best trader in the world. I'm fairly new to this space, and as much as I learned about trading in the past year, sometimes it's just not enough to put in enough good trades to make up for the losses. With all that being said, right now we're standing at $114.36, and now we're only a 10x away from $1,000, which is our main objective. Before we go into the trades as to what I've been doing the past week in terms of trading, if you could take half a second, leave a like on this video. It only takes you half a second, literally, and it means the world to me, and it helps my channel just get more recognized, so I would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, let's go straight into the trading. So first of all, we had a fairly successful week of trading. I had multiple good trades, a few bad ones, but most of the market has been going only up for the past week, which is always amazing for people that do leverage and futures trading. I only do 20x leverage. I only did 50x when I was on 10 bucks and just wanted to go from 10 to 100 bucks as fast as possible, and I did go to 100 very quickly, and it fell back down, went back up, fell back down. So no more 50x leverage. I'm gonna stick to 20x leverage and just try to go slowly up to 1,000, because I think that's really the way to do it. And I also think it's perfect that someone like me is doing a series like this, because if I can do it, it means that literally anyone watching can do it as well, because as I said, I'm fairly new to the space, especially new to leverage trading. So let's take a look here. We had a long trade on Quantum, Doge, on RSR, Reserve Rights. We had a long trade on Bake and a long trade on Comp. None of them were fairly big trades with a lot of money in them, but all of them were successful. So as you can see, Quantum has a 21% gain, 3% for Doge, 26% for Reserve Rights, 10% for Bake, and 12% for Comp. So I think all of those trades were pretty good, but the main trade with the main coin long on Ethereum was 20x leverage. I went in a trade with a margin of $20, so I'm still not putting my whole wallet on trade specifically, because we're still only at $100. So this series is going to get a lot more interesting once I get to $1,000 and then go from 1,000 to 10,000. Now that's going to be real interesting. For now, we only can put in small trades, and that's all fine, because I think most of you guys watching this can only put small trades in as well. So I'm just here to show you that that's totally okay, and even if you put in small trades and have consistent winning streaks, you can still make quite a lot of money when trading futures. So let's take a look at this. 20% for Ethereum. Ethereum is always one of my favorite coins to trade because it's just so easy to read, especially when using market size. So as the series goes on over the next week, I'll be putting in more trades and we're gonna see where we land. Also for next Sunday, I will be doing at least one live trade where I actually talk and show my face while doing the trade, while being in the trade, really, which I've not done the past week because I've been focusing a lot on my other videos, on the NFT gaming videos and all the other videos that I've been doing. I hope you've been following along. Also, Doja Lisa, right here in the back. Want to get Doja Lisa? Come here, Doja Lisa, show yourself. Don't be shy. Look at this. Look at this piece of art. Isn't she absolutely stunning? I love this piece of art. So that's about where we are right now. So let's take a quick look at Ethereum and Bitcoin and on Market Cypher and just kind of see what's going on. I'm going to look at the 1 hour chart for now. So money flow was there up until this point when we hit $4,000 per coin for Ethereum, when we got the top signal right here, and from there the price kind of kept stable, didn't really go down, but the money flow did go down. It went into the underbought or oversold stage even at this point here, but still we're not going to see another upside until we see another volume spike like this, because this is what we're really looking forward to. Whenever you see such a big volume spike, you wait for the small correction that comes after it, like this here, and then just put in a long trade. Man, look at how much you could have ridden this just by looking at the volume from here all the way to the top, 25% on 20x leverage. So this is a trade that rarely anyone would get. This is a trade I would never be able to get. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Like, looking at it from this perspective here, looking at it back, you can easily see, yeah, you could have just bought the bottom and sold the top. What's hard? Well, it's hard predicting what is the bottom and what is the top. Like, you can't know whether or not this is gonna fall down more. So what I would have done, realistically speaking, I would have waited for the confirmation of the breakout and probably traded from here, and I definitely would not have waited to 4,000, would have sold it 3,900, so that would be around here. That's still 16%. So just hypothetically speaking, how much would that be in terms of money had I have put this trade in? 16, so I did get 20%, the trade you saw before for Ethereum, but that's 20% with the leverage. So that's actually just a 1% increase on 20x leverage is actually 20%, right? So on 20x leverage, if we actually get a 17% increase, let's just see. So that's 300. So that's 3,336. And let's just look, my exit price would be at 3,900. And let's say I would have entered the trade with $83. My win would be $282, and that's an increase of 336%. Now that's amazing. So with just this one trade, I would be so close to getting that 1,000, because after this I would have had $300, and then I could have 200 for each trade. So let's say I enter this trade with $200. So exactly $200 for the same exact trade, I would have gotten $676. So really, the more money we make, the easier it is going to be to make more money. So it's just the way it is, just the way it goes. And as far as I can see, Bitcoin is right now doing some moves. So before going on with Ethereum, let's just check what Bitcoin is doing, because it looks like it's doing something exciting. We are at 50,000. We are at the resistance, exactly the resistance. We're rejected once before. We're rejected here, rejected 3 times right here. The 3rd time was right here. So we're at the resistance right now. So it can go either way. You can either put in a long trade now and just hope for the breakout to happen, which I'm not exactly sure it is going to happen, or what you can do, short it if you think it's going to get rejected again by this resistance right here. But let's check a few more indicators. So I have this support and resistance indicator, but I don't need that one. Let's use market cipher A and kind of see. We got a blood diamond here, we got the trend reversal right here, and the trend reversal confirmation right here. I would say, looking at market cipher right now, with the bottoms coming in here on the 1 hour chart, this is looking extremely good. One more indicator I want to turn on, I think it's market cipher SR. No, DBSI. Yes, it's market cipher DBSI. Turn off SR. So DBSI gives us these like numbers that kind of represent strength of a coin, strength of downside and upside. So as you can see here, for example, we had strength 10 for the upside and strength -2 for the downside, which means it's going to go up, right? So if there's the downside strength is 20 and the upside strength is so small, like -3, is definitely going down. So right now it's looking bullish. So the downside strength is a -5, which is nothing, and then the upside we have 11. So it's definitely going up on the 1 hour chart. But let's go to 15 minutes and kind of see what's going on. And kind of the same is happening here, 18 compared to -5. So we're definitely in an upside trend right now. But let's just go to the 1 minute, and it's the exact same. So if you put in a trade anywhere here, it would have been very successful. But I think this is like more of a 1%, yeah, 0.5% increase. So on 20x leverage with a 0.5% increase, you would have 10% gain, which is still freaking amazing, especially for futures. You're really looking for those 10 to 20% gains. You don't need more than that. So that's 0.5% to 1% with 20x leverage, or 1% to 2% on 10x leverage. So volume is looking bullish. Everything is looking bullish. We're definitely going above 50,000 at this point. Looking at the market right now, and you're probably going to see the video after all of this is done, so you're probably going to be able to look back and see, yeah, Tony was right. This guy, he knows what he's talking about. I should like his video, and you should. If you think that, you should. Even if you don't think that, you should still like the video. Don't forget, if you want to trade on Binance and get a 10% kickback, links in the description for my referral code. You get something from it, I get something from it. Everybody's happy. It's a win-win. But if you don't want to trade on Binance, I have my referral codes for most of the other exchanges. So just looking at Ethereum with the DBSI, kind of see what's going on here. Ethereum is not looking too bullish on the 45-minute. Not looking good either on the 1 hour. What is happening with Ethereum? Is it losing its momentum? That would not be great. But let's just take a look at the daily. Daily's looking overbought, looking heavily overbought. If Ethereum loses momentum now, it's going to get a red dot. A red dot means correction. It doesn't have to be a big correction, but usually means correction. Like, look at this. This was quite the correction. Like from here all the way to here, that's a freaking 60% correction. Yeah, but this was in May, so don't even look at that. Something like this is, I don't think it's gonna happen again. We're more looking like a cup and handle right here, so I would say this is totally a cup and handle. All we're missing really is the handle, so we need a little bit of a downside, not too harsh, not too big, but just kind of going a little bit sideways, but toward the downside, kind of in a wedge. That'd be the perfect thing that could happen. And if we would be looking at this, I would go from the resistance right here all the way to the very bottom of the cup and handle, which is right here, and that will be the potential upside after the breakout. So I'm going to put the breakout at the resistance right here. So the breakout would leave ETH at $6,106. Now these price predictions are not usually that accurate, but most of the time they do play out. Even if it doesn't hit 6,106 exactly, it's going to be a very similar upside to how big this here difference is from the resistance to the very bottom of the cup and handle. So I would say Ethereum is looking bullish for the little bit mid to long term, but short term definitely not as bullish as Bitcoin. But then again, whenever Bitcoin is bullish, everything on the market is bullish. But even if you look on the daily chart with the DBSI, it's 12 to -3, so Bitcoin is definitely going up today. Like there's no question in my mind that Bitcoin is going up today. And if Bitcoin makes a cup and handle, it just kind of see where it goes. Just kind of see where this leads us if we measure the cup and handle breakout for Bitcoin. So the resistance, I would say it would be around here, even though the cup and handle doesn't really take in the all-time high. But we're just going to look from here, from where the price correction started. So if it looks something like this, and then if we take from the breakout point, from the resistance of the cup and handle to the very lowest point of the said cup and handle, now we take that, we put it up after the breakout, that will leave us with a price of $87,000 per coin. That would be something amazing. I think everybody wants to see that. That would be a new all-time high, and that would be freaking awesome. So either way, I'm gonna try and trade most of the things that I see, record everything. There's definitely going to be a live trade for the next week, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it, and I can't wait to get all these gains and then start a new series from 1,000 to 10,000, and that's going to be something amazing. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.